Throughout the Launching Leaders course, you will participate in a number of exercises that will allow you to practice the skills you are learning. These worksheets can be downloaded and filled in electronically or printed and filled out by hand. These exercises will be of great value to you as you work towards your goals, and it's important to keep these worksheets so that you can refer back to them after completing the course. For this video, you should have downloaded the Core Values worksheet. In this exercise, we'll discuss the importance of identifying core values. I'll also show you how to fill out this worksheet with your own core values. So let's get started. Getting clear about our values is an important step to living them. To ensure that you put yourself on the path toward becoming your best possible self, the person God knows you can become, it's essential that you take time to clearly define your core values. A person's core values are a concrete set of beliefs, principles, and ideals that guide the way a person chooses to live their life. Identifying your core values can take time. I encourage you to pause the video and take time to ponder about the type of person you want to be and what values will get you there. Come up with 3 core values and write them down. You can resume the video when you're ready. Now that you've identified 3 values you care about, your next task is to clarify your value with a core value statement. Clarifying your values means to make concrete statements about what that value means to you. Start with your selected core value. Now define what it means to you. For example, if one of my core values is charity, I might describe what being charitable means to me this way. The pure love of God is the more excellent way. Once you've defined your core value, develop an action statement based on that definition. This statement describes how this attribute will become a part of your behavior. Finally, end with a positive affirmation that describes you as though you have already achieved this attribute. This helps you plant positive thoughts in your subconscious mind. After completing all these steps, here's what my core value statement for being charitable looks like. Charitable. The pure love of God is the more excellent way. I will become more like Him as I give freely and unconditionally to those in need. As long as I have, I will give. I am charitable. Okay, now it's your turn. Take the next 10 minutes to write what living your values looks like to you. Push pause and begin clarifying your values. When you're ready, you can push play and resume this video. Great. Hopefully you've become a little clearer about your values and where you want to go with them. The third step in this exercise is to prioritize your values. It's pretty simple, really. Just place a number next to each value. Which value is more important to you than the other? Getting clear about the priority of our values is as important as being clear about our values. Sometimes, if we allow the priority of our values to remain vague, we can harm the things that we care most about. For example, financial security and God are both important values to me. But if I allow the pursuit of money to take priority over my relationship to God, I will be putting more energy into something that is ultimately less important. Okay, it's your turn. Take stock of your values and place a number next to each value. Which is more important than the other? Then, on this scale from 1 to 10, I want you to draw a circle where you think you are in relation to living that value. Once you have an honest, informed view of where you are, you can focus on where you want to be. You can pause this video, and when you're ready, push play to resume. All right then. You've just identified, clarified, and prioritized 3 of your values. Chances are you have more than 3 things you care about, so I encourage you to take this exercise the distance. I want you to list, clarify, and prioritize all of your values. Yes, it takes effort and it is work, but nothing of value comes easily. And there's nothing more valuable than knowing what your values are. As you learned in the previous video, the key to life success is to align yourself with God. This is especially true when it comes to developing your core values. Be sure to take time to ask God if the list you've come up with is in line with His plan and the life He has in mind for you. Now that you've identified your core values and made plans to close gaps that exist, you're already on the path to living a more fulfilled and purpose-driven life. In the coming classes, we'll give you proven methods to help you avoid common pitfalls and distractions, as well as practical tools to successfully achieve your goals and enjoy the journey along the way. Click Next Module or Exit to continue.